All right, we're back.
with another episode of your favorite show, Pick or Pass, where we tell you what not to buy.
This is another episode of Pick or Pass here on Pocket Change.
Where everything
Again, we're
sells
randomly just
eventually.
grabbing things and we're not checking them ahead of time because it makes more fun for us to be completely wrong. The first couple we did very well. The last couple down, it's like it was a bell curve. We hit the top of the bell and now we're going down the backside. It's more about the moments we get to spend with you, right? It's not about really. Yeah, you guys want to know good stuff. We're
You,
gonna work on that. We'll get you
you
some good
ladies
stuff.
and gentlemen, are going to figure out just exactly why Pocket Change. And we're going to get T-shirts printed up, Ben. It says Pocket Change, and on the back it says everything sells eventually. That's what we're going to get. You need to get T-shirts and put them in a store so we can have the
Yeah,
merchandise that all the other YouTubers have. Pocket Change, everything sells eventually. That's what we're finding out here lately. Or everything gets donated eventually.
everything gets donated. Eventually, you go back to work a regular job.
Hope not. Anyway, the reason we're doing this show, ladies and gentlemen, is so that we can figure out, because the whole point was Ben's and I were trying to figure out. So this is, you're getting the benefit of this show. We were trying to figure out, okay, we've got some items that like sell like crazy, and they can be weird items, like, and they can be similar to other items, but other items won't sell at all. It's crazy how that happens. You can have things in the same genre, the same type, like two sweaters. Christmas time, crazy Christmas sweaters fly off the shelves. We know that. But, how come one sweater sells and the other doesn't? Is it brand? Is it da da da? So we started trying to do this show to basically share with you guys what we're looking at, what we're seeing, and we have a little fun doing it too because we have some little challenges. Like on our last one, we were like, let's just find some stuff at a yard sale or thrift store, cheapest thing we find, and see if it's a magical discovery. Find out it wasn't.
It was magical, all right. It
It
was
was a,
black magic. That's what it
it was
was.
a
It was the bad
magical.
hoodoo going on there.
That one was a magical waste of money.
Yes. So
Everything sells eventually.
you learn by doing, right?
Yeah, you're learning what not to buy. So I did first last time. What's you're up first this time, and let's make sure we get our predictions in this one. Because last time we didn't get our predictions in. Let's try to do our predictions. So show your item, and we'll make our prediction, and then we'll look it up. Let me clear out my trusty dusty calculator here. All right. So what's your first item for this pick or pass? Talk like the golf commentators. He's intently focused right now. This perfect lookup could be the one we're looking for.
I'm cutting all this shit out, just so you know.
No, you're not. You might, and then you're going to make shorts of it.
Yeah, well. All right, so.
What is that? Is that books?
Leapfrog, kids' books.
Oh, I should recognize
like
those.
Cars, Toy Story, Spider-Man. I have no idea.
Ben 10. My son loved Cars and Ben 10, and he had a Leapfrog. I should have recognized
Ben
those.
10. I don't know who Ben 10 was, but
Oh my gosh, you don't know Ben 10?
they were 59 cents, but they were all the books were a quarter. So I got $1 invested in 4 Leapfrog books. They were in good shape.
Ben 10, look at the picture. Look at the picture on the front. He has a watch.
Yes,
it's an alien watch. You spin it, and it brings up these different monsters, and he taps it, and he becomes that monster to be able to fight bad guys.
Yeah, when my kids were little, we had Ninja Turtles. That's what they watched. My kids are old. My kids are your age. No, I mean, they're not that old. But
not quite.
Close.
No. Your oldest is what, like 29?
33.
Really?
Yes.
10 years younger than me. You did have him young.
Yeah, and I'm 10 years older than you. So you could be him that I am to you. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Maybe. I have to do the math on that. My son's 22, so I can't say nothing because I had him young too. But he loved Ben 10 all the way through. So anyway, Leapfrog books.
Leapfrog books.
Special kind of children's books because the
Leapfrog
machine.
And then they have in here tells them what to do. I think they can scan these little buttons and it tells a
Yep.
story. It's kind of
It
cool.
reads the story to them. Yep.
Exactly.
It's for lazy parents. Let's call it what it is. That's why I bought my kid one, because I didn't have to read to him. Here, read to yourself with the Leapfrog.
So Leapfrog books. So I paid
Okay.
$1 for 4. I
$1
like
for
that
all
dollar.
4 of them.
Yeah, quarter a piece. They're
Okay,
59 cents is what they have on them, but they were all the kids' books were 25 cents was the deal in the thrift store.
so let's make our prediction. I'm actually going to go thumbs up on these. I'm going to say pick them.
Edit that out. At this point, I'm a pick because I think they're a really good seller. I keep looking there because that's usually where my camera is, but I need to look there.
Yeah, you need to look here.
I know,
Right.
but usually my camera's over here, so I got the laptop camera. So I'm gonna stare you in the eye. You are getting very sleepy. You're getting very sleepy. All right, take your clothes off.
No,
Now wake up.
no.
What? That's all these people.
Nobody wants to see that.
Not for you, or the people watching. Not you.
This
Good
is
Lord,
this
no.
is this is YouTube, Spotify, Apple. This is not OnlyFans. If y'all want to be on OnlyFans, I'll put that link down below. I'm kidding.
He's got a foot finder show.
Oh,
You can look at his feet.
nobody wants to see.
No one looks at my feet, man. If you worked hard, your feet look like crap. I'm just saying. If you have pretty feet, you ain't never done nothing in your life. All right, now let's find out if they are a pick or a pass.
80% of the population.
Okay,
All right, there we go.
Leapfrog. Tag books, hardcover. That's what these are. There are 534 for sale.
Okay.
So you can choose your own here for $4. There's lots of them for like 28 for all those, 46, 32. Pick the one you want for $6. So they look like they have some value. All those for 55. So somewhere between $4 and $6 for an individual book. But do they sell, people? Do they sell? Search that. 87 sold.
87 divided by, what was it? 534?
534.
Yep.
But like that Toy Story one, somebody just bought that for $5.76.
Hey, man, we can't knock it. This is better than our last ones. This is 16.29% sell-through rate. So, you really can't be knocking that too much.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to list 4 of them together. Because a lot of the ones that are selling for like $5, they have free shipping. I don't even understand how you sell anything this size, this weight. It's going to cost you $4 to ship it. Up to a pound. So,
Not too bad.
not too bad. Not something I'm going to put in my repertoire. But
No, but I mean, if you come across them for a good price, you said about $6 a book. So,
book, yeah.
so you need to buy them for less than if you can get them for less than $1, it'd be a good. It wouldn't be bad.
Yeah,
Less
so
than
if you
$1
can get
wouldn't be bad.
4 for $1, and then
That's excellent.
Yeah, so I got these 4 for $1. I'm going to put them all up in one lot, and then I'll tell everybody on the next pick or pass when they sold. It might be pick or pass 77.
We said pick them.
Yeah, I think they're a pick.
And
I don't think they're a lookout, but if you get them a good deal on them, I think they're doable.
They're definitely not a lookout. Let's face it. You're not going to go hunting that item, but if you come
it's
across
not a bolo. It's a bowl no. Bowl no.
If you come across them, it's actually not bad if you can get them for $1 or less each.
Yeah.
And him getting 4 for $1, that's actually a very good potential return. Because again, pocket change, everything sells eventually.
Exactly. It does. It all sells eventually.
You just want to stay away from Avon stuff.
Hey, today I sold
Avon stuff. Bell.
Cassette tapes. I bought like 500 cassette tapes for $3.
Is this your next item?
No, I'm just having a conversation. What? I can't talk?
Save that for another pick or pass.
I gotta fill the space, man.
No, we don't. We got plenty of items to talk about.
But I sold 12 of them, random 80s cassette tapes for $20.
We need to do a picker pass on cassette tapes. We'll do that next time. As I'm gonna say on them, but that's a whole different one.
Pick her ass, huh? I got you. I got you. What you got?
My
What you got,
first item.
big talker?
This. The Follow
Here.
Me Jesus. Look at it, ladies and gentlemen. Watch the camera very closely. Jesus can see every move you make. Somebody actually gave me this to go on my desk, and one day I was doing some work and I was moving around, and he followed me, and I was like, okay, that's just too much. I know Jesus is watching anyway. I love Jesus, but this is just it's just too much to actually have
Step
him.
above.
I was telling Benz, I was like, put this in your bedroom on your nightstand,
Mm-hmm.
so you'll never do anything naughty in your bedroom again.
But I mean, as long as you're trying to procreate, it's okay. But I got a vasectomy, so that means I can't ever do it again.
Hey,
Don't look at me,
so,
Jesus.
so
Don't
let's
look at me.
so while I'm doing this back and forth, creeping everybody out, let's look up and see what it is.
So that is a Ron Cotter. I am with you, Jesus.
Okay, so it's actually
That must be the person who made it,
the person who designed it.
right?
Okay.
On the other side, is his face sticking out?
No, it's just when you take a picture, it's actually indented. It's actually
Yeah.
indented. See how scroll down, scroll
Yeah,
right
no, I
down.
see it's indented here, but this one
Yeah,
looks like his face is out.
it's because of the picture, but no, on the other side it's just flat. It's because of the picture. It's because of the
Okay.
way they took the picture. Because
Yeah,
if you focus a camera on it, it's going to look pulled out.
that's
You
wild.
have to turn it to the side. See, they got one straight on tilted down.
Yeah.
So, yeah. See, if you take a picture of it, it's going to look like it's because the way it's 3D cut in. See, you're looking at
Somebody's
it here.
hanging
Let me
there.
let me turn it here, and you can see how it's caved in.
Well, you
But if
can't
I
see. Well, yeah,
but
I
if I
guess you
turn it
can.
like this, it looks like it's sticking out. So if I turn
Yeah,
it straight on the camera, looks like
yeah.
it's sticking out. So I mean, that's what it is. It's the way they took the picture. So it looks like it ranges from like $12 on up to like what, $20?
$20. But the weird thing, these are all exactly the same, and when you look at him, his eyes look different in every picture. And this one here, I don't know. That person got happy with it. Spray paint. I'm not sure what's going on there, but his face looks different. That's cool. That's a cool thing.
It is pretty cool. So
21 unlisted.
21 unlisted. How many sold?
4.
4 divided by 21 is a 19% sell through rate. And it
All right.
sells for about, we said, $10 to $20. So
Yeah, 14.95.
10.
Looks like two 14.95s, a 10, and 24. That could have been anything.
So really, you need to really make a good profit on, ladies and gentlemen, you need to be able to pick it up for around $3 to $5 max. Anything $5 or less is good. The
With the
closer
sell
you
through
can get,
rate, I would say $1 or less.
yeah, and that's my thing. So I was actually, you beat me to the punch. I was going to say,
Oh, sorry.
closer over here, go 3 or less would be the best. So you probably could find these at a yard sale. And if you probably could pick it up for a couple dollars. So I would say 3 to the
For the
1.
best.
And if you can get it for 25 cents, hey, bundle it with a bunch of Bibles, like we did on a previous picker pass. Bundle with a bunch of Bibles, and more than likely you'll get a great actual sell rate on these. So, not bad. 19%. I would pick them up. We didn't judge this one though. We didn't do our, but I would pick it. I would pick it.
I'm
I
never
mean,
going to. You would be an idiot with Jesus in front of you to give him the down thumb. I'm just saying. And I'm not a very religious fella. I'm just saying that would be, yeah.
well,
Well, what do you think of Jesus? Yeah, you're going. Yeah,
here's
you're going. You're going to follow your thumb, buddy. You're going to follow your
here's
thumb.
here's the cool thing. What I'm finding out, ladies and gentlemen, honestly, is religious items. They don't have the highest sell through rate unless there's something special about them. Like if you get a chunk off the Shroud of Turin, that's probably going to sell really well. Of course, you're probably going to go to jail because you stole it. A lot of your religious items will sell pretty good. So if you see religious items, Bibles, religious items, if you can get them for a good price, you're probably going to be, and that's the key. Most of them are running between anywhere 15 to a 30 to 40% sell through rate. So that's actually a pretty good item. I didn't think it was. I would say pick it just because I kind of had a hunch, but it wouldn't have been my seeking item, and I still wouldn't seek it. It's not a go out there and find this item. It's if you come across it, you get it. All right, what's your second item here?
My second item is the complete
Complete Arabic.
Arabic language. Learn the language from Teach Yourself. It's in really good shape. Pretty sure these people didn't learn the language, but it looks brand new. There's no scrapes. It's got,
Pretty sure these people didn't learn it because it's in great
you
shape.
can use it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna learn Arabic. Nah, you probably not.
That's like
But
that one.
it's got a book in there and then 2 CDs. And
The one TikTok I saw recently
I
where
got
this
that
guy's
same
looking.
place that writes on there. So $4.99.
This guy looks at his wife and says, "If I worked out, I'd be hot." I mean, I'm not going to do it, but I would be if I did.
If I
You
quit
know,
eating Wendy's, I'd be skinny.
if they had listened to it, they would be able to speak Arabic. I mean, they're not going to do it, but if they
Yeah.
had listened to it, they would. So same principle. Okay, so I'm going to give it a eh. I don't. I'm gonna give it that eh. Like I would
It seemed
probably wouldn't.
interesting to me. It seemed like it'd be something cool to look up
I
and
probably wouldn't buy
bring
it.
onto the show. So the complete Arabic 2 CD. So I looked that up. It came up with 16 results, but
Okay.
this is not what I have.
No, what you have is the next one, the
That's
38.93.
peak Arabic. This is the complete Arabic,
Oh, $100.
100
Wow.
bucks.
Okay, so well, what's the sell through rate? So there's how many on there listed? But the complete Arabic, so it looks like there's only one. So that's
There's only one of
16.
them listed.
16. Let's see the sold because it might be the very one that you got.
Oh, none.
None.
People want to learn Hindi. People want to, so this is the same.
Same company.
Yeah.
So the Arabic is not a good. I mean, okay,
Doesn't
so
have sold.
that
It hasn't sold in the last 90 days. I mean, we can go back further, but these ones that sold, but it might have not sold because it's 100 bucks. Looks like
yeah,
that
it
item
looks
should be
like
around
it's only
30
worth
bucks.
around $30.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think it's just overpriced.
Let's can you stretch it back past the 90 days? Can you go
No,
back like
I mean, I
okay.
can go. We could, right? We could go. I don't know.
Yeah, let's don't mess stuff up. So
Yeah, if we
it's
start clicking
not
on
got
here,
a so we
we'll
really
see.
don't know. Okay, so let's think about this. We really don't know, ladies and gentlemen, on this one. There's really no consensus because here's the thing: the only one that's on there that matches what we're talking about is only one, and it's obviously according to the solds that are in different languages. It is obviously 3 times overpriced because they got it for $99.95, and it looks like most of them are selling for $30. So my thoughts are, if we took it down to 30 bucks, would it sell? So in order to do that, what we need to do is go back and assess. This is what we need to do. Benz needs to go back and look up and not worry about the Arabic part, but just the what that actually is, so we can get like all the different languages that this company produces, and then take it from there because somebody has gone stupid on their price. So is that what you're doing right now, Ben's? Looking it up, trying to keep in the same genre, same
No. So I
company?
went. So I went a step further, which I usually would have done. But if you were out and about, you're going to do that 90 days. But you can go a step further and you can go and look at Terapeak, which is free if you have a store. So if I do the Terapeak research on this item specifically, looked up the ISBN number. So two have sold. One with free shipping, one with $5.99 shipping. So it sold for $99.95, May 17th, 2024. $139.75, April 17th, 2024.
That should have been in the last.
That
That
should have
May
been
should have
there.
been in the last 90 days.
I have no idea why it wasn't.
You're going by this here. It's just, it doesn't look to me like it's got a really good sell-through rate. Of course, I don't know.
Yeah.
If you could look at it a different way and say there's one listed like it and there's 2 sold. So
No, I'm wrong. I thought it just showed you. No, sorry, that's active. There's no sold.
there's no solds.
So there
Okay,
are two active. There
so
are
there
two
are
active
2
on
active.
there, but I think they're overpriced.
That's my thoughts. So let's go back and do the completed, whatever that
Yeah.
series is. Let's look
Hmm.
at it because we know there's some that were sold. They're just different languages, and we
Yeah.
think they're way overpriced. So let's go back and just look at that series. Don't worry about the language, but look at that series and see the solds on it, because that's what I would do. I go, well, okay, they're way overpriced. So, but we see the others like Hindi. That was Hindi sold. What was that one M with an M? Malay or something sold.
Yeah.
I don't even know. But I've never even heard of that language. But don't shoot me, guys. If you're listening to this, I've not heard of it. Doesn't maybe it's Malaysian. I don't know. That may be what it is. But simple truth is, to make a good assessment here, because they're obviously way overpriced. When everything else is selling in the same genre for a third the price, that should tell you.
So yeah. So if you do just teach yourself complete.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, teach yourself complete that program. It's
There's
2,000
2,000.
plus
Okay.
listed. And 333 sold.
233 divided by 2,000. 17%, 16.65.
Yeah.
So it's got a 17% sell through rate. So that's not the greatest, but not bad. I wouldn't look for this item, but if you
Yeah,
come
but
across it,
look at the prices, right? $10,
yeah,
$6,
but not
$8,
all of them are the same. Go back up. Back up.
$30.
Yeah, see, there's $30.
Wait a minute. That's yeah. So those are paperbacks from that company.
Mm-hmm. So this is not the
51 with the CDs in them. 42, 23,
yeah.
29, 29, 29.
So you're looking around $20 to $30, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, exactly.
So not bad, and it's the sell through rate. Let's go back and change it to the CDs.
$299.
Okay, so now go back to the sales.
51.
51 divided by 299, still a 17% sell through rate.
Yeah.
You need to pick it up for less than $8.
Yeah, I got it for 5. So I'm gonna list it for half of what I mean. So one's 130 and one's 100. So if somebody's out there looking to learn Arabic, they can buy mine for $50.
And see, I don't think so. I think you're not going to sell it.
If there's only two, if someone's, hey, I need to learn Arabic real quick because I met this Arabic woman.
They're probably going to pick one of the cheaper ones.
But no, there's only 2 of these listed, this complete set.
I guarantee you go look and say, learn to speak Arabic.
But they want the complete set. They don't just want the little minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
All they want to learn is say, hey,
you're looking for the
eyes.
you're looking for the needle. You're looking for the needle in a haystack. That's what you're looking for. That's okay. You go, man. Go for it. $50. I think it'll take you 6 months to sell, but everything sells.
It might take me 2 years. I'm just going to put it on the bookshelf and not care about it. I mean, it's not taking that much room.
But I would price it at $30.99, and if it sold for $25 because I paid $6 for it, I go sweet.
True that.
And it'd probably be gone in 4 months for me. But that's okay.
If you're out there and you want to learn Arabic, shoot me a text.
He'll make you a real deal on it.
Exactly.
$50.
$42.50. I give him a deal. $50 of shipping.
You got to make some money for your gas and your time, right?
Hell yeah.
I mean, he did drive all the way.
Free.
He did drive all the way to Atlanta to get it.
I know. I had to pick us up in Atlanta. I mean, that's like 500 miles from home.
Only 4 in the country.
All right. What's your second one there, Giggly Puss?
I'm trying to figure out who wants to learn how to speak Arabic. We have some pretty ankles. And like you
Yeah.
culture,
Oh, wow.
but yeah, so the woman got to be attractive, otherwise. Okay, so my next item.
Or everybody's unattractive.
That's an interesting conundrum.
Yeah, I had this girl that worked for me, and she had the positive attitude and everything, but she was a 4.5, right? But she carried herself like a 10. Like she was like, I mean, there was a lot of things you could point out that probably weren't perfect, just like me. But I had the opposite effect. And then I hired her sister, and I realized she was a 10 because her sister was. Unfortunately for me, I had the opposite effect. My brother's beautiful. He's a good looking, skinny, tall man with a smaller nose.
Well, bless your heart. I'm the best looking in my family, and everybody knows
See, yeah, I'm not. I'm okay with it though.
it. Somebody just going to comment and go, "Wow, your family's ugly."
They live under bridges and stuff like that.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
the only one that escaped. All right, so my second item. This is a personal one from my personal collection that I have considered selling.
It doesn't need batteries, does it?
Yes. Anyway, so what this is a 1970. It's a framed. I've got it framed, but the whole book's here. It is they used to give out tour books when musicians went on tour. They called them concert programs or tour books or tour programs. There's lots of different names for them. This is a 1972 Elvis Presley concert tour program. Now this is not the special one from 1972. There was a special one in 1972 from Madison Square Gardens. That one, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, if you can find the tour program from Madison Square Gardens in 1972, that one is rare. Well, the one from Madison Square Gardens, they always did their own, and it's rare anyway. Those are always worth money. This one's just a regular one that went around with him in 1972. I know it's not the rarest one out there. I know it's not the most sought after concert years. Actually, the 69 tour one, I think, is the most sought after because that was after the 68 comeback special. But this is 1972, and it's original. And so it's not a reprint. And I do have it framed, which should add some money to it, but I don't know if it does or not. But we'll just see if it's a pick or pass. I mean, a lot of Elvis memorabilia is a pick, and some's not. We'll just see what it is. All right, take it away, Maestro. Let's see what it comes up as.
So it's got the 18 pictures in it.
Yes.
Okay.
And he's deep in thought, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
as he
no,
lines up his shot.
A little bit of Elvis tour, 1972. I went and found the one he actually has. So
Okay, scroll down. I think I saw it. Scroll down. Scroll down. Right there. Well, go back. Right there, 1226. That's the actual one. Yep, that's it. Go up.
that's not the one.
That's not, but the next one up is. That one is. Yep. Elvis Tour Program, $10. Yep. And it may be those may be some reprints you can't tell unless I mean that's the other hard thing about stuff like this is it could be reprint stuff. That one for $45 is actually it. Yeah. So and that J8392 is the actual number off of it. Yep, there it is, $45. There it is, $19.99. That's the actual one. $25, $19.99, $14.98. Of course, that one's probably ruined because it's got a sticker on it.
That's it too. It's just folded differently because that's one of your pictures, right?
That's one of the pictures. Yep.
52, 49, 39, 29. That's not it. 25.
Nope.
So.
So how many?
Okay, listed? So there's 31 of them.
31 listed.
0 sold.
0 sold. Well, wait a minute. There's one sold.
Yeah, because it's
April.
that's the Las Vegas Hilton. There's one sold there too.
Yeah, but they're putting a different language, a different thing on it. They're saying Las Vegas Hilton. It's the same one. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
So there's actually at least what?
there's a bunch of them sold.
There's quite a bit of them sold.
Look like they
So
sell.
it's kind of a false misnomer there.
Yeah, it'd be hard to get it because everybody's written their own different way of saying it.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, there's how many listed? How many did we say was listed? There was like 31 listed, right?
31 was 0 sold, but let's just get rid of this. Let's just do 1972 program.
Okay.
4 sold, but that's not even the one.
That's not even the one.
Yeah, I don't know. So
So let's count that. One. Let's just count on the first page. 1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6.
6 on the first page. 7.
7. Yeah, those are getting into other ones. So there's at least 7 on the first page sold.
That's 75. Yeah. So 7 out of 33.
So let's try our best there. So 7 divided by 33 is a 21% sell-through rate. And I think I'd get a little bit more money from mine because it's in really good condition and it's framed. None of those are framed.
Yeah,
So
no.
I think I get a little bit more, but it was right around $25, folks. So we're gonna go $25. You need to get it if you're going to try to sell it on eBay unframed. You need to get it for $6 or less, preferably less. Like, and here's the problem though. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, if somebody's actually selling that, there's 2 things at work there. And you're probably going to need to bundle it with a bunch of other things if you find it at a yard sale. Now, if you find it at a thrift store, you're not going to wheel a deal there because it's in a thrift store and everything Elvis just automatically says worth money to people, and that's not necessarily the truth. There are things that Elvis had original memorabilia that are not worth a dime. I mean, his shoelaces, think about it. Shoelaces, I've seen those for sale. Guaranteed, Elvis's shoelaces. They're not worth a dime, folks. I mean, nobody cares, but so you got to be careful. But if you're at a yard sale or an estate auction, there's 2 things that work. One, is it the person still alive who collected it? Because if it's their yard sale, you're not going to get it for next to nothing. So you're probably just better off passing unless you can bundle it together and work some major deal. If it's a estate sale, you might get it a little cheaper because mama or daddy or whoever was a big Elvis fan is dead and gone, but you're going to be battling some sentimental value because, even my 2 kids, as young as they are, have a fondness for Elvis because their dad does. And I have one because my mom and my grandma did.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's that kind of thing. I like his music too, but I mean, that's the whole thing. So there's a lot of emotional attachments. What I'm telling you, you need to get this program for less than $6, preferably 3, for it to be worth your while. Chances of you actually getting it for that, slim to none. Just telling you.
Yeah. So if you put it, okay. So one more thing we're going to share. So I put in Elvis Presley owned items. So this is something he actually owned.
A pill bottle, $1,800. His medicine bottle, and yet I didn't really guarantee that's what it is.
Yeah. So the
But
genuine
sure.
reproductions. That's not real.
Mm-mm.
Owned and worn wardrobe shirt swatch. Just a little chunk of his shirt for $30.
And you don't even know that that's true. And you don't know that that's true unless it's got a certified thing from the Presley estate.
Yeah.
That's another thing. You can get took on a lot of this stuff here. Now, see there, direct. What does that say?
Providence. Yeah,
Yeah.
direct Providence.
So $23,700. Those are a pair of his actual sunglasses he wore, and it's certified. Got an extra 25 grand laying around? Go ahead, buy that if you really want it. I don't really want it that bad.
Here's a authenticated rare chunks of an outfit, $800.
Jesus.
Yeah, see, this is a necklace from the photo. That doesn't mean that it was in the photo. Here you go. Custom helmet. It says photo match, $18,000. That doesn't mean
Yeah,
it's a
that
helmet.
doesn't mean because
That one seems like a little hokey. No problem.
Yep. Yeah, see, you don't really know. Scroll back up. Was that the stamps? Was that the Elvis stamp collection?
Yeah,
Right
that was
there?
just a memorabilia collection.
Yeah, you can buy those stamps on different places for the value of the stamps, ladies and gentlemen. Don't pay $215 for that. That's ridiculous. That's just somebody saying, I'm gonna try to rip somebody off. That's a really nice buyer or seller there. Buy from that person. They're gonna rip you off every time.
I mean, one of my best sales was Elvis memorabilia. I bought three Elvis scrapbooks that someone truly made. They were old. It was like pre his career. Then the one was all about when he was in the army, and then him coming back in the late '70s, and then the last one was his death. And I was at a yard sale. I picked them up, and they said make an offer is what it said on them. I'm like, well, crap. So I looked them up. They're worth at least $100 a piece. So I'd go like $50 for the three. And the lady, I said, hey, what do you think? What were you thinking? Make an offer? She said, I don't know. Make me an offer. I'm like, I'm getting ready to say $50. She's like, how about $10 for the three? What? Yeah, $10 for the three of them.
Must have been Mama's, and she
They
didn't
were
care nothing
her.
about it. They
She
were
didn't care.
hers.
It was her brother's,
Oh, okay.
and she's been carrying them around for 30 years. She's moving into a home or into assisted living to retire. She's done. She's leaving her house. So I sold them for $330, $110 a piece. I actually put them up higher because then I was
But
looking
now
at it.
those were
It was
the
really good.
actual newspaper clippings too, though.
It was the actual newspaper
Yeah, so
clippings,
that
cards, and I mean it was really cool. It was somebody truly collected that when they happened, and that they were in definitely like '70s. It said memories on the outside. It was definitely a memory book from the '70s. So
and
that was a
some of
cool
that
sale.
stuff, old newspaper clippings. You're gonna
Well,
sneeze,
my
ladies
aunt,
and
Aunt Mare, I was going to give them to her for Christmas. That's why I was like, well, I'll buy them and I'll give them to Aunt Mare. And then I looked them up. I'm like, can I get $300 out of these? I'll just buy her a fancy basket of food. Send that. She won't know the difference. So Aunt Mare, if you're watching this, sorry, I sold your Elvis memorabilia.
She's like, I'm gonna kill you.
I got a bunch, and then I got a bunch more that I bought, and I was going to start making scrapbooks. I even bought a bunch of old scrapbooks.
Yeah, he did, and now
Yeah,
he's never done it.
I don't have time, so I'm thinking about taking them to the old folks' home and have them make me the books, and then I can sell them.
What was that show with Adam Sandler?
I
Happy
don't know.
Gilmore. Happy Gilmore, where they've got
Yeah,
they got the grandma in there. She's like, please save me. And is it Ben Stiller?
Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
They're
He's like,
making them make quilts or something.
yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be like that. I'd be like, hey, you need an activity? Let's make Elvis scrapbooks. And it's like, oh, Elvis, the pelvis. Woohoo. Did you
Might
see the
work.
new Elvis movie? I never did see it.
Yeah,
Everybody says it's really good.
it's good. It is. It's good. It's a little bit. It's got some, I think, some
Inaccuracies?
well embellishments. Let's say some creative licensing.
Yeah, he's been dead since I was born. So,
I mean, no, not really. Has he? Has he been dead? Not
I
since you
was
were
3 years
born.
old when he died.
Okay, not since you were born in. But
I don't remember anything for the first 3 years. Do you?
yeah,
What? A specific memory that not was something. I know a lot of things that happened to me, but I can't
no,
remember.
I have specific memories, and I even have a memory of a toy chest and 2 toys. One was a Harry Gant car, and the other was a duck, a stuffed duck. And I told my parents about it, and the toy chest was white with a rose on front. And they said that this couple that used to keep me at a church they went to, this couple used to keep me some. They brought their daughter's toy chest in there and started putting some toys in it, and those were my 2 favorite toys when I was 2 years old.
Okay.
So yeah, I have
You
some.
remember that? How old were you when you remembered that?
I was around when I first remembered it and started talking about it. It's like I remembered this. I don't understand where it places. I was
Yeah,
probably about 15, 16 years old.
that's cool.
Um, so, I mean, yes, I have some memories, but I haven't destroyed as many memory cells with alcohol.
Again, thank you guys for stopping by. Hopefully you learned
Absolutely.
something. There was a couple that, you know what, they might be worth picking up if you get them for the right price. Um, and we're going to try to do better and find more exciting things. We're not trying to find bolos here.
Right.
We're not going to go out and grab things that we know that's worth something. We want to grab things that we have no idea about and look into it.
Here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody wants to shoot for that coveted, like the ones we came up with in our picker pass that were way up there. Everybody wants to shoot for that 50 to 200% return or sell through. That's great. Those items don't come along very often. So where you're going to be most of the time is going to be in the 15 to 40% range. And that's a good range to be in, is in that
Yeah.
15 to 40% range. If you can be in there with your watching our math and how we're doing it, because one thing you're going to learn about Benz and I is we're very, very systematic how we approach stuff. We're very analytical. We look at stuff. I mean, we even had a spreadsheet when we played an online game that told you exactly how to get way out ahead right from the beginning.
Well, that's
And we
the thing, right?
developed that over a lot of playing a lot of games. And so we're taking that same approach right here to eBay and going, okay, where's the most money making? Where are you going to get the best at? And it's in that 15 to 40% range. If you can get over that, great. But in the 15 to 40, if you find anything in there, that's a great place to be.
So if it's below 20, 15's pushing it. But
And it's just
I
hard.
do believe you can overcome the sell-through rate with a lower price, but I need to figure out where that teeter is, right? So 50% or above, go with what the price is. Don't ever try to down. If it's more than 50% sell-through rate, don't be the lowest price one. Get right in the middle of the pack. If
I
it's
would say even if it's 30%, you can stay right
Yeah,
in the middle of the pack. I
yeah,
mean,
don't. And that's the thing I need to learn too. Is I get stuff that's good sell-through rate. Like I listed some good hats this week, and I always list them a little lower than the other. But I mean, I had a hat with a beaver on it that was cool from like the 70s, and I saw one similar to it for sale for like $60. Stop giggling. But I put it out there for $40, and a guy came back like it was listed like 5 hours, and a guy came back with, "I'll give you $30," and I'm like, I know I paid $1 for that hat. I'm taking the $30. That's the stuff I think I need to stop doing, because I probably would eventually sold it for $40 because I seen it for $60. But there's that FOMO, fear of missing out. That hey, if I don't think this guy's $30, I've done that before too. Like, oh no, I'm not going to sell that. I'm going to hold out, and then it's 2 years later, and someone offers you $20. You're like, man, I already had a $30 offer for this. Why didn't I just take it?
it happens. Here's the thing, and you don't want to go too low either. This is kind of stuff we talk about on our normal. So if you just stumbled on our picker path, you're going to want to click over and watch our normal because we talk about some of the stuff of don't sell too low, don't sell too high, that kind
Yeah,
of thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate each and every one of you. There's a lot of information packed into every show we do, and we have a good time doing them too. Ben's
for
tends to
sure.
cut out most of the funny areas. We're going to produce a blooper reel at some point in time for all y'all to see.
Pocket change after dark. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe
After
we'll do some
dark.
really
It's our
dirty stuff.
OnlyFans.
Yeah. But we just need to only get some fans. That's the problem. No, I'm just kidding.
We got a few.
But
I
no,
mean,
we're doing fine.
they like your Wendy's cup.
Yeah. Steve, thanks for listening. I know I gave you crap. Thanks for pointing out and worrying about my health.
Absolutely. We love each and every one of you guys. Keep listening. like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and tell us some things that you'd like for us to do. We keep saying, hey, send us an email. Is there some item that you've been dying to find out if it's worth a crap or not? We'll look it up and see. I mean, then don't have to suffer the embarrassment of it's only a 3%, like we did on the last one. Every item was like 3% on the last bigger pass. It's like, don't
I
get
do like I put out the fear of clowns, the hilarious rant. We got a comment on that one.
Oh boy.
I think this guy's really scared of clowns, and like a little crying face. That was cute.
I'm not afraid of them. I hate them. I don't like them. I'm not afraid of them. I want to punch them in the face. I want to rip their nose off, shove it somewhere where the sun don't shine.
But hey, we got a comment.
Clowns induce rage in me for some reason. It's all of a sudden my blood boils and I just want to punch them. Sorry. If you're a clown, I'm sorry. You're probably a really genuinely nice person. Just don't dress up in clown and come around me because I'm probably going to hurt you. I don't know why. It's like a snake. You always want to chop a snake's head off. I always want to rip the nose off a clown and beat the crap out of them with it.
We got 2 more comments, but I'm going to save them for the next one because, we don't want to waste our few comments we get.
We need more comments, ladies and gentlemen. What can I do?
I think the guy's really afraid of clowns.
Hey, I appreciate the comment. Now a bunch of people look me up, show up at my house dressed as clowns.
Yeah. So if you're still here, thank you for staying around. This is good. We're just extending the time, and we need watch hours, so just keep watching.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I want to end this one.
We had a couple picks and lots of passes. Had some danglers.
I think we did all right today. Now, the last one was a little rough.
But last one's horrible.
Definitely go watch the last one, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely go watch that so you know what not
to buy. Again, thank you guys for stopping by. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.